Hello, fire signs. I'm Lily, and you're watching Lily of the Stars. So, today I'm going to do a reading for all the fire signs: Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So, I'm going to start off today with Aries, and I'm also going to go ahead and explore what's coming towards you in love and romance. And we're also going to get some advice from Spirit and also talk about some possible karmic lessons that we can explore and maybe offer you some advice about through the messages that actually come through today. All right, Aries, so you're up first. And for Leo and Sagittarius, you're more than welcome to fast forward to your messages. And also, I just want to say, if the message doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to fit. Just leave it for someone else. It may fit into their story. Okay. All right. I'm just going to give the deck one shuffle. I've already pre-shuffled the cards, but let's go ahead and get one shuffle in. Okay. So Aries, I'm going to start off with some oracle messages. So let's go ahead and get started. Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. Wow, that was quite a few cards. Let's see what we have here so far. Okay. All right. So looks like we have 6 cards here. And let's go ahead and delve into them. Okay. So the first card that came out, Aries, is settling. And it says, don't stay with someone who isn't right for you just because it's safe. Now, of course, no one wants to be settled for, but also this kind of ties into the karmic lessons that I was speaking about earlier. So it says to be safe, you stick with the right person, but you're kind of going through a period or a cycle that's detrimental to you. And let me go ahead and just get a tarot message on settling for Aries. Okay. All right, Aries, so we did get the Ace of Cups. So right now, it is a brand new beginning for you in love and romance. Because it talks about kind of like an emotional awakening. So you might want to think about that, about starting something like a new chapter in your life that doesn't include settling. Okay, so we have a few other ones here. I want to get to all the messages. Okay, so the next one is lust, not love. Passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in just by good sex. I mean, you can have good sex with someone and it could be like totally passionate, but it doesn't mean that it's true love. Okay. Next one is comparison. Comparing is unfair. Leave the past behind and see your new love for who they are. I know we're probably, all of us are guilty of comparing at some point, but that hurts the relationship and your perspective of your new love partner. And it really isn't fair to them because everyone is different. Okay, here's another one. Love sucks. You have stopped believing in love. Let yourself heal so you can be open again. It's so important. My personal experiences is it's good to heal first from a past relationship and then move forward into a new relationship, because you don't want to carry on the same hurts that you've experienced from your old relationship. Okay. Another false belief is fated to be alone. You gave up on love because you think you are meant to be alone. It's not true. You're not fated to be alone. It's just I feel like we get this misconception in our minds about being alone. Maybe we're just feeling insecure at the time. Maybe we've had, people cheat on us and just treat us like crap. Okay, and here's another one, untrue stories. So this kind of has the same theme going on here. You tell yourself bad things. Change your stories and see the good that can happen. All right. So I just want to get a little bit of tarot down on these. Love messages for Aries. Okay. All right. I did see the devil pop out. Okay. All right, so we do have the devil here. Right now, I feel like it's telling you that toxicity can occur in many different forms. Like right now, you may be feeling like you don't deserve love, love sucks, you just retreat into your own shell because you don't want to be hurt again. But you can get over that and get past it. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, she's a very generous queen, male or female. It's just the energy of the card. She is a very welcoming queen, and she lives a very luxurious lifestyle because she is the Queen of Pentacles, of course. But she's also very nurturing and caring as well. So I feel like you're embodying some of these qualities at this time. Because majority of people are caring. And I just feel like people sometimes just get hurt. And they just, tell themselves untrue things, like untrue stories. Like we got, and love sucks and fated to be alone. No, we're not. So I'm excited to see this card. We got the 10 of Cups. This is like the ultimate card. Happy life, happy home. You want to have that family experience. You know, whether it's with or without children, or of course it can be with children as well, but you want to find that one partner that fulfills you and treats you the way you deserve to be treated, Aries. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to get one or two cards from advice from Spirit, Aries. For Aries, advice from Spirit. Okay. All right, so we got card Whirlwind. Don't get caught up in the drama. Choose peace. It's kind of interesting because yesterday I got into a little spiff with my significant other, and I'm like, I just want peace, you know? And that's what it says, just choose peace, you know? Don't get caught up in drama with your partner. It's definitely not worth it. Okay. All right, Aries. So that's all I have for you for right now until next time. So now I'm going to start the reading for Leo. So I wish you all my love and thanks for stopping by. And I'll see you soon, Aries. Okay. All right, Leo, you are up next. I just have to give the cards a little bit of a shuffle. Okay. Well, Leo, I hope you're doing well out there today. Well, today here it's very beautiful outside, so very thankful for that. It's not raining as it was, I think, the last time I did the message for you guys. All right, so I'm just going to do a little shuffling, Leo. I appreciate your patience. All right, for Leo. So, Leo, what I want to explore today is what's coming towards you in love and romance. And also getting advice from Spirit. Possibly on some karmic lessons that you can benefit from. Karmic lessons are basically toxic behavior, like, for example, not setting good boundaries with your love partner. That can be a karmic lesson because it turns into a cycle. And until you stop the cycle, you haven't learned yet from the karmic lesson, and I know that's a really tough subject. I've done one video so far on that, and please feel free to check it out. And I'm definitely going to be doing more videos just on karmic lessons because I feel that a lot of people can relate to it, including myself. So I really like to get these messages out there. Okay, I'm going to cut this deck. Okay. All right. So, Leo, I want to start off with some oracle messages, and then we'll get into a little bit of tarot for clarification. Messages for Leo. Oh, didn't pop out. Messages for Leo. Messages for Leo, Spirit. Okay. All right, Leo. So we got a few cards here for you, which is great. Okay. All right. So these are some examples of maybe some karmic behaviors. So the first one is tolerating abuse. Any kind of abuse is not okay. You deserve someone who treats you well. Well, everyone deserves that. You know, no one should tolerate any type of abuse, whether it be physical, mental, or emotional, because there's different types. Okay, I would like to get a tarot message on that. Tolerating abuse, Spirit. Okay. All right, so it's very fitting. You got the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is like, I consider this person, male or female, like the wounded warrior. And it's like they're taking their last stand. You know, they're persevering, and it's like they're taking their last stand, but it may or may not result in success. It's like so close. And you may be feeling this at this time. And then we have the Hierophant. So this is a major arcana. It talks about marriage, talks about contracts, traditions, and just knowledge and beliefs. So, for example, with tolerating abuse, you know, it's bringing up the fact that possibly your belief system about abuse needs work on. Okay, let's move on to the next topics. Okay, so then we have too much. You tell others too much about yourself all at once. Sit back and listen more. I think we're all guilty of talking about ourselves a lot and not letting the other person speak. From my experience in love relationships, to me, if someone doesn't let me speak, it's like a big turn off, I think. We all like to talk about ourselves, but definitely need to strike that balance, Leo. Okay. And next one is demanding. You set impossible standards for your partner to meet. Be less demanding. We're all guilty of being demanding at times. At least I have been in the past. It's like you set the bar so high and you have an expectation of somebody, but A lot of people can't hit that bar because it's too damn high, you know? And the next one is sex only. Either you or your partners only want sex. Accept that it's okay or reach for more. It almost sounds like reaching for more sex, but I don't think that's what it's talking about. But if you want more than just sex, and let's say you're dating relationships or, you know, in your committed relationships, it's okay to want more out of them. It's probably only natural to do that. All right, Leo. So the last message is unlovable. Practice radical self-acceptance and love yourself with all your flaws. Definitely gotta have self-love. I mean, it's possible that you could be repeating these like constant like self-talks that you're not lovable, but you are. It's like it's a wrong perception we have of ourselves. All right, let me just get a couple of tarot cards on these messages, Leo. Messages for Leo Spirit. Okay, well, we got a book going on here. So I'm just going to take the 2 cards that did fall, if I can find them. Okay. All right, so we got the World card. This is amazing. So you're ending one chapter in life and you're starting a brand new chapter. And that's freaking awesome. Because once you start the new chapter, I mean, let's say, for example, you're feeling insecure about something. I mean, now's the time to change that way of thinking and think about the fact that you are lovable. And the second card is the 3 of Wands. So with the 3 of Wands, your ships have been coming in, okay? And you're growing and you're expanding your mind to new, I guess you could say, what's the best way to put it? Confidence. Confidence in your love life. You're definitely looking for that. All right, Leo. So I'd say that's pretty much your advice from Spirit. So Leo, that's all I have for you for now. Thank you for stopping by and visiting me. I wish you all my love. And so I'm going to start the next video for Sagittarius. All right, Leo, take care. All right, Sagittarius. Welcome on in. Thank you for stopping by. I'm just going to give these cards a little bit of a shuffle and then we'll get into the message. So what I want to focus today is on what's coming towards you in love and romance, and getting advice from Spirit. And also, we're going to... Okay, Sagittarius, sorry about that little interruption. My camera got too warm, so it shut off. So what we're going to do first is get you some oracle message, and then I'll go into some tarot. All right, hope you're doing well out there, Sagittarius. All right, messages for Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius, Spirit. For Sagittarius. And there's one more that fell down there. Okay, there it is. All right. So we have 5 cards here. And I think what I was in the middle of saying earlier was that we're going to get some information for karmic lessons. So that pretty much encompasses like stopping the repeating cycles. Like, for example, if, let's say, I was feeling insecure, it would be stopping that thought process and then hence not acting like it. So that's just one example. Okay, so let's delve into your messages. So the first one is too attached. Give your partner some breathing room. Being too needy drives them away. That's so true. From what I heard from other people, like throughout life, is sometimes people can be very clingy, and that may give the other person a red flag, because it actually, I feel anyway, in my opinion, it does stem from like insecurity, like being too attached to somebody. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Next one is not talking. You aren't communicating your needs clearly. You need to discuss how you feel. Yes, absolutely. Communication is so important in any relationship, whether it be in love, family, friends, any. That is, if you want to have a connection with somebody, like a healthy connection. Okay, so it says you aren't communicating your needs clearly. So you may feel like you're communicating by just talking, but sometimes it's like the way a person speaks, like their tone of voice and stuff like that. So that does make a difference. All right, so the next card is fear of cheating. Not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. This is a really big one. I know, especially nowadays. Like when I was on the dating scene, people would cheat all the time. But it's true. Every person is different. Not everyone cheats. Like my spouse, he's never cheated. And I trust that. He never will. He's just not that way. And so it's really important that you give someone the benefit of the doubt as well. And next one is losing yourself. You feel lost in your partner. It's okay to be yourself and have your own life too. Yes. So this is imperative because you don't want to lose yourself in somebody else. It's kind of like when I was talking about, or the card was talking about, give your partner some breathing room. Being too needy drives them away. It's true. It's okay to have your own life too. It's actually healthy. All right, now, and the last one is boundaries. You need to hold good boundaries so you don't feel violated. Another great point. So this ties into karmic lessons as well. Because if you don't have good boundaries, you're just going to keep repeating the cycle over and over and over again. And you won't change it. But you can. You can change it. I promise. I mean, I've had to change some of my karmic lessons. All right, so I just want to get a couple of tarot cards out just for some advice, clarification for you Sagittarians, Sagittarius. Okay. All right, so we got 3 cards here. All right, so I'm going to start off with the 4 of Swords. So right now you may just need to take a break or a breather, and from the relationship, maybe you just need to do some self-reflection at this time. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles. So at this time, or recently, you've been very patient and you've been in the planning process of perhaps trying to improve your relationship, maybe. It's just an example. Just take what resonates and just leave the rest for somebody else, which may fit their story. And then you have the 7 of Swords. So I was trying to be more positive about some of the messages that came out, but with the 7 of Swords, it does talk about lies and deceit. So you may want to be a little bit cautious right now in your love relationship or your dating relationship. All right, so I'm just going to grab one more card, hopefully before the camera shuts off again, for advice from Spirit. Okay. In a fog, fear, obligation, or guilt makes you stay, get clarity. So if you're feeling guilty or feel obligated to be with someone, don't do it. It's not fair to you or to them. So just get some clarity if you're not really sure how you want to proceed in a relationship. All right, Sagittarius. Well, that's all I have for now. I wish you all my love. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you soon.